breaking June curses.
Generational curses, we breaking them.
Man, real talk, we just be speaking our heart to the world. We know it's gonna help and heal somebody.
I'm with it. It's time to cleanse the soul. Come on.
I listen to learn, he steady been teaching, he want me to listen. One day I can teach him, I cannot just speak it, he want me to live it. Cause there's a big difference, can't be like they preach. They after the money, they dealing with greed. Walk away from your family in need.
You being creatures of habit.
I release it to the world, praying to the Most High to gift us with a girl. We gotta learn to move wiser while pursuing them girls. We only love them from the heart, so we give them the world. Lately been feeling crowded, so we need us some space. Take my problems to the source any given day. Hands up, knees down, that's just how we pray. Close your eyes and clear your mind, thank them for the grace. So many times you could've died, but they made you away. Always gotta stay humble, just throw the pride away. Learn to listen, stop the talking, that's what Ty say. Releasing tears from the heart, which left the pain away. Taking longer than expected, just give me some time. Instead of fighting on the daily, going round for round. Started back working out, we going pound for pound. This is no longer music, now this script just therapy. So many thoughts that's on the
What's good with it? We selfie stick mode right now. Hey, I just laughing also because I'm gonna be real. I'm just gonna say this in the front part of the video. Man, when I used to see people out in public like this type of stuff, when I used to be like years ago, I used to laugh and like, what the world y'all got going? Now look at me. Got selfie stick, speaking to the camera and doing all this, and it just be crazy. And that's all I can really call it, just be. I ain't gonna say it's really crazy, it's just you laugh at one point, but then you doing the same thing. But you don't necessarily know what all those people be doing, but you know what you're doing. You're trying to lead people to God. So, which is a good deed, you're doing something right. Right now, I'm finna just go for a little stroll right now. And go to the library, get on some schoolwork right now. But yeah, right. I'm gonna be honest. Earlier, I had kind of started getting a little angry, like for some real lit stuff that's really not even about nothing. Like, it really wasn't even really about nothing. So it's like, let that stuff go, bro. Let it go. So it's not that serious. Just keep striving forward, because I know this. We can admit we are a person who the littlest thing could tick us off. So it's like we chill, cool, calm, collective, but we already on edge about every little thing. So it's like one of those deals where if we're not paying attention to it, the devil really can manipulate our mind and get in and instantly have us think negative, have some ill intention towards something or someone. So we constantly have to really stay on ourselves. Like we really have to. And it's really crazy, because I remember at one point in time in life, we didn't used to think like this, but all praise to the Most High that He humbled us, cracked us across the head a lot of times, and now we're starting to strive to be a person who want to do right, who tired of living wrong, tired of doing wrong. Man, learn from our mistakes and try to do better. But in the process of us doing better, we're going to broadcast for the world so we can help others become better. How you do that? Oh, baby, yeah, because it was kind of like looking a little blurry to me, so. Where that dog at? That mother following us the other day when we were walking. It followed us for a good little rip. I ain't gonna even stunt. It followed us for a good little rip. You know what? We're gonna go straight today. Cause we usually, yeah, we're gonna go straight today. But yeah, so we doing all this. We being authentic. We just let y'all in. Don't really care what you think about us. Don't care how it come off. We know we have good intentions. We know we're really trying to help someone. And then the main thing of it, we're not just keeping it bottled up, because anyone who know us personally, before all this stuff popped off, the music, before picking up this camera and just got the venting, we was a person, we build up a lot of stuff. How you doing, sir? You do a lot of building up, just sit there and you let things bother you and you explode on yourself or explode at someone for something small, but you don't even realize that you're exploding on them, not for what they just did. You're exploding on them for past stuff that you never address. So that's why I'm gonna be real, it's never really good to, where I gotta go? Hey, how you doing, man? I'm doing well. So it's never be one of those, constantly just check yourself. Let go of that anger. Let go of that hate. Let go of that pride. Like, man, deal with the real person in the mirror, flaws and all. It's a must. It's like literally a must, because you don't really mean the world well, and God really can't use you as the vessel he wanted to, because you won't allow him to come in. Every chance he tried to do to get in, you block him because you afraid of change. You afraid of a lot of things. Because us, I'm gonna be real, we're just currently, as we speaking to y'all, in the process of allowing change to happen, because we're scared of change, we're scared to adapt, we're scared to try new things. And it's like, trying new things could be beautiful, especially trying the right things. They could really be doing something for you. They can really bless your life. Hey, take heed to that now. A lot of things that we're running from could change our life, and that's even for me. Running from God, running from this spiritual feeding, running from these things that could literally change your life as a young man, a young king, a young God. Because I'm not going to force myself in your life. But I am going to do this. I am going to chastise you and apply that pressure to where you have no choice. If you was wise, you have no choice but to come to me. Submit yourself. Get out of the way. Let me flow. Let me work. Let me take control. Yeah, I'm going to give you the strength, the knowledge, the resources, but never forget, you're not doing this alone. God is doing this. He's using you. You're just a vessel. That's it. Because like I always say, doing this, ain't no way. I was afraid to even pop out the camera or something, being public and all that. Now, I'm out in public boldly, just recording, speaking how I really feel. Hey, that's just how I go. I got to get out the way. Get out the way, Ma. Get out the way. You blocking your own blessing. You blocking your own blessing, young man. I'm just being serious. You blocking your own blessing, man. Don't do that. Stop blocking your own blessings so God can move through you and you can be a blessing for other people. You see how the domino effect works? You get out the way, let him break you down, humble you, put everything in you. He gonna use you to start allowing him to flow through other people's lives. You see how that works? You see how that works? He can't do that if you don't allow him in, though. He can't do it. And like it's let me, how I want to put this. It's not even rocket science no more that how I look at it, we all was really put here to really help each other. But sometimes we get in our head, I only want help from a specific person or a specific type of people. You better stop that. I'm talking to myself. You better stop that. Sometimes God will use people that you would never think of to help you on your journey. Sometimes the help come with an agenda. And sometimes the help just comes from the heart. Because God is using them at that moment. Because I know me, most of the times, when I reach out and try to help people or they come to me for help, I really do not look for a return most of the time. Because I'm just like, I got it to spare. What if it's financially? I got it to spare and things like that. Or not just that, or helping someone like, or as far as a ride or anything, because help could come in many forms. I just know the first thing that comes to people's mind is financial. That's not the only way we can help people. That's not. But it's like one of those ways where, oh no, trying to get my self situated right now. Yeah, but what was we? Oh yeah, helping. Yeah, it's like helping people with a ride or helping them understand something, or just help can be you sitting back listening to them vent about their life and things like that. So it's like, but at the same time, it do get to a point where you can't constantly pouring to other people, and no one is trying to pour back into you. I will say that now. Let's go and keep it real now on that point now. You can't keep pouring into others and no one is pouring into you. I'm a total knower now that you pour into God, he gonna pour into you. And also, you pouring into God, I would say, I could be wrong. I don't know who agree, but I mean agree or disagree, but pouring into God could be constantly being selfless, putting others before yourself at certain times now. But at the same token, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool now. You can't constantly give yourself away, because if you constantly give yourself away, what will you have left for yourself? Think about this. You ever try to pouring from an empty glass, nothing come out of it, only residue, and that's only a smidget of it. So it constantly got to be a mutual anything. Now, sometimes we have to help people that's literally, they're not in position to give help. They're only in a position to receive the help. But this is for the people who are in that position. If you know you're in a position where you can't give nothing at all, or you see what I'm saying? You can't give nothing at all, you're in a bad position. Soon as you get an opportunity or get something, man, please repay those people that have been helping you. It shouldn't even be it should be on your spirit. Man, as soon as I get something, a resource or anything, I gotta help them. I don't care if I get an opportunity, I'm trying to put them in position or anything, because they don't want to help me. That's just how I look at it, man. That's how I just look at it, man. It's just, I'm gonna be real. I'm just looking at the camera right now, I'm like, oh, praise, man, you blessed us. We beautiful inside and out, man. I love myself. I gotta take better care of myself. You're doing it, man. You're doing it. You're not trying no more. You're actually doing it. You're doing it, man. You're doing it. I love to see you, Ma. I love it. I love it. Man, let's take this little part of the video to, I'm not just going to give myself flowers, but I want to congratulate myself right now. I don't care what you call it. I love the progress you're making, young man. I see how far you have came and where you're trying to go. Continue to walk. Continue to strive. Continue to learn. Continue to apply. And continue to humble yourself and let God break you down and replace what is needed to be replaced in your life. But I love the progress. I just want you to know that. I know sometimes you get in your head, you think less of yourself, you think you're not doing enough. Only God knows what areas you need to be better at, and he will show you and he will let you know. You need to spend more time here, or you see what I'm saying? But I just want you to know, I love you. I need you. I'm here for you. I want you to know God is always here for you. Don't get too deep in your head. I know sometimes you can get depressed. You can think everything is against you, or everyone in your life or your circle, whatever is against you. That is far from the truth. Some people, they just have their own life to deal with, just like you have your own life to deal with it. But you're on the right track, and just continue to this walk. Continue denying the devil. Continue to flee from the devil. Anything sent from the devil. Whether it's devilish knowledge, devilish people, devilish opportunities. And I'm gonna offer you this advice. Before you make any decision from now on, start going to God about it. And I mean really be sincere about it. And allow God to take control of the situation, and He's gonna show you if that's for you or not for you. Be patient. Continue to practice your patience, because sometimes I see you're still impatient. Hey, you right where God needs you, and you right where God wants you. So continue going through this season. Pray for that strength, that endurance to not give up. I know sometimes you get weak. I see it on you. I know sometimes you just get tired, exhausted. You want to throw in the towel. That's not the case. When you get weak, you got to keep going. You got people depending on you. God is dependent on you. You are dependent on you. Drop down to those knees and release. Pray for that strength. Get it. Receive it. Because it's needed. You can't do this alone. I know sometimes you feel like you have been handicapped, or you used to rely on people so much. Now you're trying to do everything by yourself. That's cool. God will make you independent, but at the same time, you need God. And He put physical people in your life to help you on your journey. You need a team. You can't do all this by yourself. You cannot do every single thing by yourself. Trust me, you cannot. Stop running from it. Stop running from it. Stop running from it. Just, hey, you're not God. You're only a vessel. When I say you're not God, you can't control everyone, and you can't control everything in your life. So let people be who they are, and let situations be what they are. Don't stress yourself no more. Don't be worrying, all that. You're still young and full of life, beautiful inside and out. You have so much to offer the world. You have so much to offer to God. He wants to see you shine. He wants to bless you. But sometimes you are your own hindrance. And stop that. You too wise for that. God don't want you to be hurt. God don't want you to carry all this on you, that burden on you. I know you want to do this. I know you want to do that. I know you want to help them. I know you want to do that. It's cool. Just go through it. Just go through it. Trust me. Everything is well and will be well. He's already worked it out. You just walking through it. You're going to walk through it unscathed. You're going to walk through it bigger and better than ever. Just let it keep happening. Just focus. I love you. But yeah, back to it. That sun is out right now. But I'm going to be real. Now we're going to be wanting that sun in about the next month or so, when it start being freezing cold all day around. So it's like, get it in while we can. Enjoy it. Because I remember back in the past, I'm going to be honest, I really did not used to like being outside like that. I go in and out, but I mainly used to stay in the house. But now, I don't mind. I'm a homebody at heart. But I have to get out and get some fresh air, move around, get that sun. I can't just be sitting in the house like I used to. Like, so that's the main thing. Now I have noticed that change in me. And it be helping me, because like I say, when I just get to walking or move around, I get exercise, release my thoughts, and I'm venting to God. He instilling things in me, because y'all just think I'm just talking. No, it's like God is just putting all these things on me, what I need to do, what I need to focus on. And I have to admit, the only way for me, at least, the best time for me is when I'm away from everybody and I'm just alone. That's why I purposely go walk. I don't care if I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm just go walk, chill out. Get that little time to God. Because I lived a life at one point, I was constantly consumed by people, constantly being around people. Even when I ain't want to go, I'm still around people. They want me to be around. Now I'm like, hey, I'm done with all that. If I don't want to go, I don't want to go. If I don't want to be around you, I don't want to be around you. Let me be. Let me be at peace. Let me be at peace. I be chilling by myself. I have a good time when I'm by myself. Don't get me wrong. I love being around people in Spurs. I love my family. I like to be around them and things like that. But that alone time, what they say, chef's kiss. That's, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. That's when all the ideas, the thoughts come. That's when God is like really beating on me. In a good way and a bad way. Because when I'm alone, I deal with all those things that I'm running from or that I battle. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I go across the street. We can go and catch it right here. I ain't even got to do all that no more. That dude said, what the world? This nigga came out of nowhere. Well, I ain't gonna say, well, this young man came out of nowhere. Cause I be coming from the side, they was like, where this man come from? All you see is a thing sticking out before you see him. I'm like, what the world? Yeah, that's just really how I be. But we do have to like be grateful of this humble season we in, this humble moment. Because when our lives change and God really start moving and putting us in positions and stuff like that, we have to value these moments because this is what's going to keep us grounded. This is what's going to keep us grounded. Yeah, it keeps us grounded. It's going to keep us grounded. Remember where you come from. Remember when you was a nobody. Remember when you was at the bottom just making these videos. Remember when you was walking to the library. Remember when you was just venting. You was unstable at one point. I ain't talking about just financially, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. You was unstable. You was just lost and confused. You was trying to find your way like everyone else at one point in time, or even the currently people you're speaking to right now that's just like you, lost and confused, trying to find their way. But the only difference is you didn't give up. You accepted that you was lost and confused. You accept that you don't know it all. You accept the fact that you need some guidance, some strength. And the only person that can give it to you is God. It's your creator. That's the only person that can give it to you. You got to stop running. You got to stop running from God and stop running to people. Run to God and stop running to people. People they can't save you like your creator can save you. They can give you advice. They can quote scriptures. They can try to put you in the right direction. But at the end of the day, God has the last say so. They plant the seed in you, just like you planting the seed in all these people you're speaking to. But God is the one that make the increase. God's the one that make the increase. Remember that, young man. Remember that, King J. This is not your doing. Right now, you see yourself, but this is the spirit. This is God moving. Because you know, if it was just up to you, you wouldn't be picking up this camera. You wouldn't be picking up this tripod. You wouldn't be doing all this stuff you're doing. That's why it amazes us. Because at the end of the day, I can admit, I'm a fan of myself. I'm a fan of myself when I post these videos. I'm a fan of the music. I'm a fan of how I'm living, how my lifestyle is changing. I'm just a fan of myself because I'm like, this is not the same person. Sometimes I can't believe it. This can't be the same dude. This is not the same dude. This is not the same person I grew up with. This is not the same person I did. But That's a great thing, though. That is absolutely a great thing. Because you think God allow us to... Is that a snake? That's a tie. That's a tie. I thought it was a snake. I'm like, hey, son, I hope it's dead. Cause that... Man, I thought that was a snake head. I'm like, whoa, now. I hope it's dead. Cause that mother look like one of them things off the Anaconda movie or something. But, yeah, but that's the beautiful thing about it. You think God allow us to stay on this earth this long and we stay the same? Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, all that. You gotta grow wiser. You're not gonna be the same person today that you were 10 or 15 or 20 years ago. That'll be foolish of anyone. I'm gonna put that out there. That would be a fool in you to want to stay the exact same your whole entire life. You don't want to change for the better. You don't want to grow. You don't want to gain knowledge. You don't want to walk in that purpose that God has for you. You want to stay the same. You just want to drink. You just want to drink and smoke your life away. You want to get your veins dirty all day. You just want to be fat your whole life. You want to put yourself in the early casket all day. No, you have a whole new meaning of life when you literally grow and allow God to just use you, son. I'm going to be real with you. You have a new meaning of life. Your perspective of life going to be way different. The perspective I have on life right now as I'm speaking to y'all, I did not have this in high school. I did not have this 10, 15 years ago. I did not even think I'd be doing stuff like this at one point in time. Excuse me. But we're really doing it, though. So hey. All praise to the Most High God, the source and creator of all things and everything. Thank you for just choosing me. Thank you for just choosing me even when I ain't want to be chose. Because I'm going to be real, sometimes I self-sabotage myself just because I don't want to live up to the purpose. Because sometimes I get in my thoughts, man, this is a lot. I know it's a lot, but that's why he chose you. You built for it. And even when you think you wasn't built for it, he going to make you built for it. That's why he using you. He purifying you right now. He's strengthening you. He building you up right now. Right now as you speaking to the masses through this camera right here. He building you up right now. Lock in. He building you right now. Like all these people on the other side of this camera that's watching me. He's building you right now, young man and young woman. All the boys and girls. God is building you right now. So accept it and take on. I know sometimes you just want to give up. You want to cry, son. Sometimes you gon' cry. Crying is cleansing for the soul. Don't let no one tell you different. Let it out. I don't care if you gotta go to a secret place, go lock yourself in the closet. Release. Release. Do whatever you gotta do to release some spirits and release all that pain, that anger off you. You're gonna feel way better. Cause I kid you not. It's coming up on a year. It's coming up on a year for us. In November this year to be a year, because I remember around this time last year, I had allowed myself to get attached to certain people, and it was so much corruption I had allowed myself to be engulfed in, moving ignorantly, chasing people, chasing crazy things, and it had got me to a point I was drained. Man, I went home. I'm going to be transparent. Man, go and keep it real with them, because a lot of them don't even know that, but you really living like that. Because you know a lot of people don't even, they just listen to your music, but they don't even listen to what you really speaking on. I'm going to set the stage. Anybody who think I'm lying, before I even tell the story, you can go look up on YouTube, Soul Cleansing Ministries. Soul Space Cleansing Space Ministries, and scroll down until you see a song called Life Been Hitting Hard. And it's gonna tell at the end of it, it's gonna tell you, you think I just said some stuff to make it sound good. That's really what happened. But I'm finna, if you listen to it, you gonna see I'm not lying. I'm finna tell you the story. Around this time I was living back in the A. When I say the A, that's Elliot. I was living with people. I had moved there for a little while. Moving around, I'ma be real, was tripping. Like, really just moving so ignorantly. And God got a hold of me. It was around Thanksgiving, and just gonna put this out there, I don't even care about that stuff no more. When I say that stuff, I mean the holidays and all that, just gonna put that out there. Everybody was coming down to where I was. Like my family and stuff like that, they was coming down to visit the family there. I purposely knew that I'm going home, son. I gotta get away, son. I do not want to be around. I don't want to be around nobody right now. My people, when I say my people, like my parents and probably my other people, my family, they probably knew something was going on. I'm like, why this nigga? Boom, boom. Now I went home, and it was like at nighttime. I think that day I had made it to the crib. I literally locked myself in the closet, son, in my room closet, and just dropped to my knees and just got to really crying, son. Just dropping tears because it was so much built up, son, that we was dealing with while we was down there. Energy, stuff we allowed. I'm like, man, ain't no way. So, man, that was real life a breakdown moment for us. My kids, you not. Oh, and when y'all listen to the song, I'm finna quote the lyric for you right now. That man was like, I locked myself in the closet, dropped tears the other night. I'm telling you, that's facts, man. What Q and Tylee said yesterday, we'll just keep it raw and uncut, and I do. I'm not finna sit here and sugarcoat stuff with y'all. I ain't got time for all that no more. I done did that too much. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You talking to a person who be laughing, joking all daily, but it's a lot of stuff built up behind it, smiling and stuff like that. So, hey, I ain't never scared to admit I be crying sometimes, dropping tears. Hey, I know who I really am. I'm not too hard for myself. A lot of y'all be trying to put up the persona, oh, I don't cry. Hey, that's you. That is you. I can't speak for you. I can only speak for myself. That's all I can do. But going through that season, that was a big release. And it needed to get out because, like I said, I had allowed so much to just weigh on me. Things really be bothering me, like, and I usually be, because I'm going to be real. Most time, like, people be telling me to go see a therapist and all that. I'm going to be real. This is what I tell them. My therapy is God and that microphone. I vent to y'all, vent to people. Most likely, I don't be having nothing to hide. I tell you the real stuff that would really be on my mind. Whether it's dealing with money, family, me as an individual, my spiritual walk, whether it's lust, dealing with love or women. Hey, this gonna help somebody on their journey. This is gonna help somebody. I know for a fact it will. And because a lot of y'all, what y'all do? Y'all try to hide like y'all got it all figured out. But you know you don't. It always something in all our lives that really is a trigger and deep down bother us. You can't keep running from it. You got to address it. You have to address it. Like, we ain't going to touch on that. Yeah, we could have touched on that, but we going to leave it. Leave where it's at, Ma. Leave where it's at. But, yeah. That's just like the really gist of that, son. Like, I didn't even know that I was gonna really be speaking on all that to y'all. It just came. I'm gonna be real. It's not like, and I just want y'all to know. Most of these times when I pick up this camera and just get to speaking to y'all, I don't really come up here with no premeditated message. All this stuff just come in the heat of the moment. Just so y'all know, I don't want y'all to think I'm one of these people. I'll be staying up all day and all night writing a strip up or something. All this stuff just hit when we press record and go on jive in there, whatever comes. That's really all it is. I don't really be trying to make it deeper than what it is. All I can do is just speak for you. That's really it. How you doing, sir? How you doing? Yeah, so that be the main thing about it. I don't really do all that extra stuff. This is me. I'm a sinner. I backslide, striving to get it right, dealing with all this stuff. But I know we will come out like fine gold. We gotta put our faith in God. We gotta read the scriptures. And when I say scriptures, I'm not just talking about the Bible. Because I don't want no one to get it confused or make it seem like I'm a person who tell you the Bible, forcing on you everything in the Bible you better be living by. If you don't do this, you're going to hell. That's the only, no. Let me go and clear all this up right now since it's on my mind. Speak to him, Will. The Bible, it has, I'm not going to sit here and fake it like it don't have a lot of wisdom in there, a lot of spiritual guided things in there that can help a man become a better man and a woman be a better woman, as well as all the youth. It can guide y'all the right way and have y'all mind better as growing. But it would be, I feel like, deceiving and a disservice if I didn't tell y'all that do not metaphorically blindfold the front of your head, the back of it, and both sides with nothing but the Bible, and everything else is lies. Don't look nowhere else for knowledge. Don't read no other book for knowledge. If you're not reading the Bible, you're lost. I feel like that is a lie. That is false. I feel like that is false. You cannot make me believe no more that the only way to seek God and to walk by God is just reading the Bible. Because me, honestly, God have put spiritual guided information that could raise you higher than, raise you to the point you were supposed to be in different books and different things. But you have to do your due diligence. When you read anything, decipher it and pray for the Spirit to help you navigate. Okay, this is there. That's not the only, no. That's how I look at it. I can't force you to think like me, and I'm not trying to force you. We all have free will. You do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. But at the end of the day, God is real. God is using us. God wants to humble ourselves. And God wants us to accept him. That's my main, that's my main thing I stand on now. I didn't used to, like I said, I didn't used to speak on all that stuff. I was a follower being tossed to and fro. Still have a lot of knowledge to gain. But it's certain stuff that you can't just make me believe now. You just can't be like, no. That's why I ask questions now. And not out of to get argumentative or debative. I be literally just wanting to know things. Because at one point in time, I didn't used to ask questions. So now, hey, I want to dive in. Like, what makes that is that? Explain this to me. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just literally like where I'm at, son. That's just like literally where I'm at. And I know that might come off wrong to certain people that don't think like me, but hey, that's just where I'm at. And I reiterate, don't put words in my mouth and say, and then I said, oh, the Bible is to be thrown away and don't follow the Bible. No. And my preference, it is a lot of wisdom and knowledge in that Bible. But at the same token, that should not be the only spiritual type of guidance type of book you need to be setting your life off of. It's a great foundation. It got a lot of knowledge in it. But start looking other places. I feel like God wouldn't even just tell you just read the Bible and don't look nowhere else. That's just me now. Yeah, that's just me now. Like I said, I'm not forcing you to think like me. I'm not trying to control your mind. You have free will. I have free will. When we use it the best way we want to. That's just where I stand right now. That's just where I stand. So, we come, oh Lord, man, I didn't even know we'll be running it that long. We might as well go and hit the 4. Might as well, because I ain't know I'll be running it that long. But you never know how long you'll be running it. But, so, how you doing, man? Yeah, so, the best I can tell you to do, continue to pray and continue to allow God to flow through you, and he can navigate. God can navigate you to what you need to learn, what you need to apply to your life, as well as what you need to stay away from and what you don't need to apply. Cause like I said, I don't never want to be a person who is misleading someone, because y'all souls and blood on my hands, on the line for me. Cause I'm out here want to pick up this camera, pick up a microphone, call myself a speaker for God. I gotta do it the right way, and I gotta make sure I lead the masses the right way. I don't want to lead y'all down the road to damnation or early death. I want to lead y'all somewhere that's gonna bring life into your life, give you an abundance where you can be at peace, harmony, and God can really flow in your life, and God can come in. I'm not trying to take God out of the picture. If anything, I'm trying to bring God into the picture. That's it, baby. I just hope my words don't be misconstrued and come off wrong. Just make sure I'm glorifying the Father and everything I do the right way and how he wanted it to be. I'm gone.
Because that's more alchemy. I got all this energy that's excessively on me. Where do I put it? Well, what is part of God's plan that I can work? Right? And so our job is to say, well, listen, right now we're no longer, first of all, we're not even close to balance at all. Right? Because it's like 90%, 95%, and then the 5% is the only one. That ain't balanced. If it was balanced, we have a whole nother world, first of all.
Absolutely.
The world would be different.
Absolutely.
But you